You know, I don't understand how other people can do it, but I can't. And, you know, I used to pay attention to every news, you know, what everybody's points of views, and then I make my own decision on what I thought. Because basically, all Americans, and there's a particular word there, Americans. I'm no longer a Democrat, Republican, or an independent. I'm an American. I'm an American that loves this country. And I only see one person who loves their country the same. Anyone that thinks that they could handle this barrage of crap that has been stowed on our president, because there are so many people in Congress, in Supreme, everywhere, judges everywhere, that are so scared of what the Clintons and Obamas might do to them, since a lot of them have been recorded on conversations they shouldn't have been on. And Obama has pretty much blackmail equipment against anybody in the Senate, Democrat or Republican, it doesn't matter. Okay? And if you guys on the Democratic side haven't figured this out, you're not along for the ride. They're saying you are, but you're really not. Their end game wants to be the United States collapses, these billionaires come in, and we all become enslaved. And they steal every possible thing from the United States. That's pretty much why all these investors would invest so much money. Now, if you don't think that both sides are, one side started recruiting mercs, okay, Black Lives Matter, NAFTA, whatever they want to call them. They can send them anywhere in the country and anytime pay them to disrupt a protest. They want to make it look like every day that America's falling apart at the seams. When, if you watched it, and you really watched it, everybody came to bear that day in Charlottesville, and the police sent them at each other. Instead of taking them down different roads, they sent them right after each other. What do you think's going to happen? I don't care what Trump said. I don't care what anybody said about it. You know, it's like Dan Jones. This guy, before Barack was being elected, he wasn't the person he acts like he is now. The guy that cries all the time, and this was a white lie. Everything he says is just, it doesn't go with who he was beforehand when he ran Acorn and all that, okay? But this is our big problem in this country. There are two sets of mercs that are trying to stop. One's trying to stop and one's trying to disrupt. I'm not going to tell you which one it is because it depends on the night. But us as Americans, we can't fall into that trap of saying, oh my God, America's burning down. It's not. Most Americans love their country also. And if this voter Fraud Committee actually works, and we get rid of 90% of the fraud in all the elections, senators, governor, anything, then I think Trump supporters have shown the Democrats that they can outvote them. This, to them, is more scary than anything that's happening. So they're trying to change all your guys' minds on where you should go and what you should be thinking about. I would ask anyone to just, between CNN and MSNBC, that they have to watch it for 3 hours one day. And in that 3 hours, it will drive you absolutely insane. Because, as I will give Alex Jones credit for this, I used to have a good saying that I said, "You're dumb as a bag of rocks." And that's what I call Nancy Pelosi and people like that. But he came out with something yesterday I kind of really liked. Team stupid. Team taking advantage. Team everything. I mean, he's just trying to show you that you're being pushed. And you're being pushed by people that are convincing the sheeps to go to slaughter again. If you haven't learned that by any thing that has happened in the last year and a half, can you imagine for 3 years a president ordering spying on Americans? Spying on the person that they think will be running for president against them? Spying on everyone in Congress, everyone in the Supreme Court, everyone. So that they can have a file, have a little push, have a little, hey, you know, this will come out, and that's how they get John McCain to do stuff. He took money that he shouldn't have taken, and he went to the Russians and tried to get money from them. I mean, the guy's a complete dumbass now. Something's happened. He's had either, you know, and for any of you idiots, which I watched last night, 12 different shows on CNN and NBC. One day, 12 different shows. The announcer had the same comment that he made, and it matched all the other ones. So like I've been saying, there is a narrative in this country that people that work for those people, they either sell their soul to the devil and give out all this bullshit, or they quit. Well, you know, they're too selfish to quit because you make a lot of money doing what they're doing. You know, if I was doing something like that, and I was making a lot of money at it, it wouldn't take my honor. I'd quit. Because you know what? Once you give that away, you can't get it back. And all you guys that are talking heads on those shows, you said the same things. I saw 17 different people in a day say the word unhinged. The president is unhinged. He's not fit for... And you know what? Who gives two shits what James Clapper thinks? He was complicit in the spying. He was complicit in all that stuff. If you don't think the CIA knew what was going on, then James Clapper's a complete idiot. Or now he's becoming a complete idiot. Because he's trying to stay, you know, in the news or something. Because I'm sure it's a hard time for him to have find a job unless he goes to the Clintons or somebody else. So, you know what, James Clapper? I think you ought to eat shit.